Okay, Cancer. This is a reading for you, and this is the month of May reading. Now, whenever you come across this video or this reading, that is when it's meant for you. It could be a year later, may not even be in May. But when you come across it, that's when you're going to take something away from it. They're timeless. They're not time specific. And, I was doing some meditating before getting ready to do this reading. And I had some things come to me. For one, I had, I had avoid rose-colored glasses. Avoid, it's almost like you need to see what you can't see. So avoid feeding into whatever, just because. Avoid believing people just because. You need to see things for what they are. It's almost like you're missing something. And if you've got blinders on, take them off. Not everyone isn't always going to show you their true self. You have to see it for yourself in whatever way that is. Also, for some reason, when I was doing this meditating around, Cancer, around your sign, my head, I have severe tinnitus in my head. Well, it got louder. And I got, when things get really loud, stay calm. So I don't know what that's about. I don't know whether there's going to be some situation where it's going to be super loud and you need to stay calm. Whether, your head will get loud. Things, sometimes we get in our head and it can be overwhelming. I don't know. It's going to be different for different people. But you're being told, when things get loud, whatever that means for you, stay calm. Stay quiet. Stay alert. So I don't know. I don't know what that means. It feels like it's going to be different for different people. Now, I also had a song. I had a song come to me. And it's a song that sometimes I listen to. I hear it come on oftentimes when my son is playing music. And the name of it is Devil in Disguise. I think it's Merino or something like that. That is, I think, the ones that sing it or something like that. But Devil in Disguise. This is a feeling like, it takes me to that place of the rose-colored glasses. Sometimes we don't see someone for who they truly are because they show us something that is so wonderful we can't turn away from it. So listen to that song, Devil in Disguise, and yeah, don't wear no rose-colored glasses. Don't do it. Okay, Cancer. If you like the content that I create, please do consider following. I would truly appreciate that. Help grow up the platforms and, wherever you're watching from. And I love the comments. Keep them coming. If you want me to pray about something or meditate on something, let me know in the comments. Also, if you have, if you like this reading, let me know so I know whether to keep doing these or not. And share the readings if you don't mind. I would appreciate that. Also, I'm doing other things. I love to bake. How about watching some of my baking videos? I love doing things. So I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. So we're going to get into your May reading. I want to use the Spring Tarot deck, so we're going to get into it and see what we get for you. For the sign of Cancer. Okay, we've got the Ten of Pentacles here. Wow. Look at those termite mounds. They are large. So trying to make things happen, trying to figure out the best way to grow something that's going to be prosperous. That's the Ten of Pentacles. And I feel like that, you know, with the Three of Wands being here, now that is a honeybee. Look at that, you know. It looks like a swarm clustering. They're very docile when they're doing that. Now, this is a feeling like with this being the Three of Wands and you getting the Ten of Pentacles, you're trying to figure things out going forward. And, you know, the Three of Wands, it's almost like, you know, you have, okay, if you think about these bees, they're trying to find a home. And it's like the world is big. There's so many different ways they can go. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you have got options and you need to see them. You don't need to blind yourself off to whatever. You need to see that you have these options. Seven of Swords now, and we've got the number 7 on there twice. So you are being watched over. That's a spiritual number for me. Your angels are with you. And, you know, if you look at this rock, this is where the stones move on their own. So, you know, even though it feels like things aren't moving the way you want them to, they're moving. You just aren't seeing it. It's happening the way it's supposed to happen. Allow it to play out, it feels like. This is beautiful. So this is really good change going forward, and you're able to figure something out, but it takes time. Don't pressure yourselves too hard. Just keep doing the work that you're doing to accomplish what you're trying to accomplish with that Ten of Pentacles there. Thank you, Spirit. Then we have here a number 11 card, another very spiritual number for me, it feels like. And we have the Blue Jay. We have the Page of Wands. You're going to get some news. This is news that it feels like it helps you going forward. It's going to make things more clear, more obvious. Five of Swords. You know, fives are about change. Fives are about, it feels like when you're in the middle. You're getting there, but you're not there yet. So keep doing what you're doing, because it's like things are really going to start moving for you. You just got to keep on keeping on. Whatever you're trying to do here to accomplish something, keep doing it. It's going to pay off. Things are going to start moving. It's just you can't push it. This is like it's, you know, we've got the numbers here that lead me to feel like that the angels are here. The angels are with you. They are guiding your steps. And some steps take time. Some things are divinely guided, and it's on God's time. It's not, you know, you can't force it. You can't force the hand. You get what I'm saying? On the bottom, we've got the Ace of Wands. Look at that. This is a feeling like, you know, when I look at that you're very strong and you don't even realize it. You know, you may lash out too, and I would avoid doing that. I would avoid lashing out at people. I would avoid lashing out at, you know, about what's happening in your life. And even though it gets overwhelming, things are moving along. It's just that, it's just like this rock here. It moves on its own. It moves when it's ready. You can't, you know what I'm saying? You could pick it up and move it, but that's not the same. So things are moving. Things are going the way they need to go. It's just that you need to allow it. Yeah, see? Look, there's the Chariot. They are moving. It just may not look like it. They are. They're moving. So, yeah. Wow. That's beautiful, though. That's good, because you have movement. You just not, you just may not be seeing it. You know what I'm saying? You know you're building things up. You know you're doing what you need to do. And that's good. But now, like I said, you know, see people for who they are. You don't want to be led astray on anything, because you're building things up for yourself. Okay, I want to get you one of my extras. extra cards here, and we'll see what we get. Okay. May I have the extra card for Cancer, for the sign of Cancer? Will we throw that card, or should I? They almost threw it, but they didn't. Yeah, they did. They did. Look. Okay. I thought one turned, but okay. Sonder. Look, Sonder. Now, the thing about this card, I want you to look at this. I want you to look at this. If you look, this cat is eyeballing this cat. You see that? But if I flip this card, you see the cat eyeballing the other cat. Sonder. Now, I want you to look at that card. What's that card telling you? That's number 17. That's another one that takes me to spiritual. You know, you're being, it's like you're being guided and everything. And you know, I've seen this card flip. So even though this is a two-sided card, whenever I was shuffling to get your card, you know, are you seeing things for what they truly are? Sonder. Let me get my book. I'm going to read you the definition of that Sonder card. Okay, Sonder. The awareness that other people all have their own complex set of feelings and experiences. So, that's a big thing. Okay, spiritually. Empathy and connection. Recognizing others' internal complexity builds profound empathy, fostering a sense of unity rather than isolation. And then we have awe and wonder. It inspires awe at the sheer scale of individual lives of unfolding around you. Seeing beauty and complexity in everyday moments. So you need to see things for what they are. You need to see people for who they are. You know, it's almost like someone wants to see people for who they want to see them for, but they need to see them for who they truly are. Whether that's, you know, whether they're in a bad light or they're in a good light and maybe you're missing it. So, yeah, that's what I have for you there. Now, I want to take some chakra cards for you because I do feel like that, you know, maybe you need to do some meditation around chakras. Maybe you need to be eating certain color vegetables and fruits. Do need to drink your water, take your vitamins. Make sure that you get the adequate rest. That's very important. I'm trying to watch myself personally. I'm trying to help myself eat better, get more exercise, you know, and such, walking. And I love to get out into nature because I feel like that is very empowering as well. Okay. Okay, can I have the card? Thank you, Spirit. And they give it to us right here. Okay, you got the Hanged Woman. Now, this is a purple card. I want you to look at that. A lot going on that you feel like you can't figure out. But that takes me back here. Some things are moving, you just don't see them moving. You aren't meant to figure everything out. You're meant to work on what you need to work on, get things done that you need to get done, and allow some things to unfold on their own. Now remember that. Okay, got that one. Now let's get you one of these. Whoop. Oh my goodness. Did you see him throw it? All the way over here. We've got isolation, and that takes me back to, was it the Sonder card where it talked about isolation? Don't isolate yourself. That's very important that you don't do that. Don't pull yourself away from other people. Isolating oneself, it's not a good thing, it doesn't feel like, to be honest with you. Okay, we have blue and we have purple. We're going to read from my little book. For the blue card, or no, we'll go for the purple first. That's your brow chakra. So, blue, or why do I keep saying blue? Okay, they want me to do blue. Let me go back. They want me to do the blue first. This one, the isolation. It's very important that you don't isolate yourself. Don't feel like you need to pull yourself away from other people. Allow other people to help you going forward and be there for you. Blue card. Throat chakra. Someone feels like they can't speak. They feel like they can't get their point across. You have to find a different way of getting it across. A positive way. Okay, blue. Find your way of expressing yourself. That's very important. And that's the throat chakra. Let me find the throat chakra in my little book here, and we will read that. Throat chakra. Okay, the throat chakra meaning purification is the 5th energy center located in the throat neck, acting as the hub for communication, truth, and self-expression. It governs the ability to speak one's truth, listen effectively, and foster creativity, often associated with the color blue and the element of ether. Authentic communication, speaking your truth, articulating thoughts clearly, holding honest conversations is very important. Active listening, being able to listen without judgment and understanding others. Okay, creativity and expression, expressing your inner authentic self through art, music, and speech. That can be very helpful. Okay, healthy boundaries. Confidently saying no and setting boundaries is very important. Physical wellness. A balanced throat chakra corresponds to a healthy thyroid, neck, jaw, and mouth. Okay. Signs of an unbalanced throat chakra. Blocked or overactive throat chakra. Fear of speaking. Hesitation to speak. Keeping secrets or feeling misunderstood. Okay, excessive talking. Talking too much without listening or gossiping. Communication stagnation. Difficulty expressing your emotions or extreme shyness. Physical issues. Sore throat, neck pain, or thyroid issues. Examples of balancing techniques. Okay, doing sound chanting, using the seed mantra, ham, or singing. Singing can be beneficial. Or ham, ham, ham. Okay, yoga poses, fish pose, bridge pose, camel pose, or shoulder something another there. I can't even see it. Shoulder stance. Okay, that can be very important. Journaling, writing down your thoughts to clarify your voice. Color therapy can be very beneficial. Wearing or visualizing the color blue. Okay, that's what we've got for that. That's very important that you listen to that because it feels, that's needed. Okay, then we have the purple, brow chakra. The purple is learn to see without sight. The brow chakra, third eye, is the 6th primary energy center located between the eyebrows, symbolizing intuition, wisdom, and inner perception. It governs mental clarity, imagination, and the ability to see beyond the physical world, representing the seat of inner guidance, self-reflection, and spiritual insight. Key aspects of the brow chakra associated with the color indigo and the element of light. It is the center of consciousness, allowing for the interpretation of visual cues and the subconscious mind. It acts as a command center for inner vision, connecting people to their intuition and helping to understand the bigger picture. Imbalance symptoms. When blocked or imbalanced, it may lead to headaches, tension in the forehead, and poor concentration, cynicism, inability to make decisions. Balancing techniques can be strengthened through meditation, yoga, child's pose, energy healing, Reiki, and sound therapy. So doing meditation can be very beneficial. You don't have to, you could go on YouTube and look up, a meditation to help, basically unblock your chakras would be very important. Or you can do that yourself by just clearly, finding a quiet spot where you can just sit peacefully, close your eyes, allow yourself to just feel into it and see white light coming through the crown of your head, going through your whole body and allowing, any blockages to be released. I also feel like when I go back to that song, Devil in Disguise, I feel like that for someone, you have dealt with someone in the past who took a lot from you. And, that is affecting you going forward about being able to trust or you don't trust yourself to see things for what they are because someone really took someone, for some of you, money. For others of you, yourself. It's a feeling like you loved them, you believed them, you trusted them, and they just walked all over you and left you feeling like you were empty. And I feel like that's affecting someone toward the point where they pull back into themselves and they're in this place of isolation because they don't trust anyone. So yeah, look that song up and listen to it, because I also feel like for someone, they trusted someone too much and they took everything they had. They took their money. They took their livelihood. Someone may have even lost their identity to someone. But that's not going to be for everyone. So now let's get you an animal card, a spirit animal card for the month of May. Spirit animal card for Cancer for the month of May. May I have a spirit animal card for my Cancerians for the month of May? Thank you, Spirit. They just tossed it way over here. Oh my goodness, I like it. You got Elephant. Greatness. Wow, that's beautiful. Okay. Love is your strength. Leadership is your path. So you're here to be a leader. You're here to show people something. But you can't do that if you isolate yourself. You need to really help yourself about whatever has caused you to want to isolate yourself. Okay. Your wisdom inspires everyone you meet. You can overcome any problem. You will naturally and easily achieve success. So you are here for big things. You got big things in your future. You just got to pull away from that isolation and that place of feeling like you were used or taken advantage of, or like things aren't moving fast enough, wanting to force things you can't force. Slow down. Let's get you an angel card for your angel message for my Cancerians. Whoop, they flipped it. We're taking it. And then they flipped it right back over. Look at that. Okay. Two of Thought. Your angels have noticed that you are not moving forward. You have multiple options and you are reviewing, and you seem to be unable to choose. Ask your angels for signs as to what direction to take, or just listen to your own inner voice. Deep down, you know what you should do. I feel like there's another one because they flipped that one back over, and yeah. Can I have the one you wanted? Okay, thank you, Spirit. They give us two. Okay, so That's for someone, but that's, they wanted to get a point across to someone else. We got open your heart, and that may have to do with that feeling, like isolation. Okay. Number 6 card, open your heart. Allow love to grow and bloom all around you. You've waited for this emotionally fulfilling experience for such a long time, and now the time has come. Make your choices by listening to your heart and then following the steps you are guided to take. So the angels are around you. They are with you. Joy will lead you to a vibrant and healthy life. Wow, that's beautiful. And then we have 7 of thought. That's the number 7 card. 7s, like what I tell you, we've got 2 7s here. It's a feeling like the angels are all around you. You may also have ancestors who are helping to guide you. Okay, you've been confused about a situation in your life, and now suddenly everything is completely clear to you. Whether the truth was revealed by your angels, disclosed by a friend, or discovered on your own, it feels great to be awake and aware. Feel free to ask for time alone if that's what you need. But I'm being taken back to this isolation card. There's a difference between time alone and totally isolating yourself and allowing yourself to be lost in isolation. Remember that. Okay, let's get you one of these angel cards for Cancer. Thank you, Spirit. That was a quick one they threw out at us. Okay. You've got Archangel Gabriel, and it says, you have an important life purpose involving communication and the arts. Please don't allow insecurities to hold you back. I will help you. So Archangel Gabriel is here to help you. You just need to ask. Ask and you shall receive. He will guide you on your path. Let's get you a Moonology card for the Sign of Cancer. They gave you 3 of them. Okay. There they are. First one. The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. And I feel like that is really true. I feel like that, you can't rush anything. Everything's going to move as it moves, but you just keep doing the work. Put in the work, the effort. Surrender to the divine. And that makes so much sense. Thank you, Spirit. They're telling you. They are handling it. They got this. They're making things happen. And that's the full moon. I love it when Spirit shows you exactly what I was saying. Okay. Nothing is yet set in stone. Mutable moon. So things are moving along. Stop worrying that things are in a certain place that they're not, because the angels has got this. Divine's working behind the scenes for you. Let's get you a Gemstone Oracle card. Thank you, Spirit. We got Kyanite. And I don't have that stone. I wish I did, but I don't. But you don't have to have the stone. The energy will be with you. Make time for self-care. Taking care of yourself is essential right now. So be sure and do something good for yourself. Take a walk. Do something that makes you feel good. And then we have our affirmation card. I like to say affirmation cards 3 times. I'm going to say it once with you. And I'm allow you to write that down. And you can speak it anytime that you want to. Some people like to do, say them 3 times. Some 6, some 9. I like 3, but I'll speak it with you once. A success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. And yeah, that's beautiful. Now, I want to get you some cards. Okay, this is going to be around Twin Flame. Some of you don't want Twin Flame. You're not into that, and that's fine. That's, Some people are. If not, it could, have to do with relationship. At the end of the reading, I am going to take you another gemstone oracle card. So stick around for that, whether you want romance in your life or not. But twin flame, for whomever wants to know about their twin flame. Now I have the card for twin flame, for Cancer. Thank you, Spirit. We got 2 here. We got heartbroken and boat. Okay. Deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, mourning. So if this is you, I feel like that, with the boat being here, you're going to be moving away from that heartbreak, and you'll be healing yourself. Now, for some of you, this is a twin flame that is going through this now. You may have met your twin flame, you may have not have. But they're going through this. And I feel like with boat being here, they could be, it's almost like they'll start healing up through that, and they could actually come towards you. So it feels like for some of you, you could be moving towards your twin flame, or they could be moving towards you. But this, with this heartbroken being here, deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, and mourning. Excuse me. And having trouble to speak it, having trouble to talk about it. We got boat here, receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, and closure issues. So if you're having closure issues, you need to heal what is causing that so that you move forward. You may move right into that twin flame relationship. Now, sometimes there could be a running from the relationship. And maybe, you already know who they are, and they could be going to come back around your way. It's according. Okay, let's get you one of these. They give us 3, it looks like. Okay. Different paths, put yourself first, and soulmate. So, different paths. You may have already met your soulmate, and you both had different paths. You may have not have met your soulmate, but they have things they have to accomplish, and you have things that you have to accomplish before you can come together or meet. You are not on the same page with the person you have in mind. The directions you want to move into are different. So it's not the time. Now is not the time. Put yourself first. Loving yourself makes you more romantically attractive. And yes, it does. That's self-care. We already had that one self-care card. You need to do some self-care things for you. Get a manicure. Do your hair. Get your beard trimmed. Get a pedicure. Do a facial. Or just simply go out for a walk. Enjoy feeling the air on your skin, listening to the birds. And then we have soulmate. Yes, this person is your soulmate. Your connection is sacred. Okay, now, I'm going to get one of these. They give us 2. Okay, you got ascending and teddy bear. Okay, ascending. Learning and expansion. Transcending. Preparing for union, new phase. So preparing for your union. Not quite there yet. Teddy bear. Interested in you. Blooming romance. Flirting. Want to date. So you may, once this person comes into your life, this twin flame, they'll show you they're interested. That would be the time where they're not running away from you. It's like you both need to become balanced in your own life before this can go forward. It's got that type of feeling for you. And if this is not twin flame, then it's a feeling like you may have someone who is very interested in you, and you don't even know it. You aren't even seeing it. They're going to show you. Okay, we have secret admirer. See, secret admirer. Yeah, you got a secret admirer. It's going to brighten up your heart, brighten up your day for some of you. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. Then we have sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. Now, I'll go ahead and tell you, for someone has their person, and there's been issues, there's been troubles. Don't allow yourself to be pulled into something that you can't come back from. I don't know who needs to hear that, but don't do it. Someone's being tempted. Someone is being taunted and tempted to do something that they shouldn't do, because if they do, it could put them in a place where things can't be fixed. Right now, they can be fixed. Honor your sexual union with your person. I don't know who that's for. Romance angels, let's get you one. Attraction. Woo! So some of you have got someone watching you. You've caught someone's eye, or you got a secret admirer. And it's all because you are loving yourself. You're doing you. So that's awesome. And if you're not, you need to start. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Living. Not needing anyone to have fun and to enjoy your life. To fulfill yourself. Make yourself happy. Now let's get you that Gemstone Oracle card that I mentioned. Yep, I'm using the big ones. Okay. You got Opal. Wow, look how beautiful that card is. Absolutely gorgeous. All the beautiful colors and arrays. Okay, the little book says, let me find Opal on here. Let go of the past and claim the present. So you need to be in the present moment. Let go of what was. You're no longer there. And that's what I've got for you. If you like this reading, let me know so I know whether you want me to keep doing them. Also, please do share my videos. I would appreciate that. Check out some of my other videos. I mean, I have lots of things I love to do on my channel. I'm a soap maker. I like to make soap. Now, I don't have any of those videos on TikTok or Facebook yet, or Instagram, but I do have plenty on YouTube. And then making other products, creams, lotions, skincare, all sorts of stuff. Teas. I love herbs. So a lot on that. And baking. I love to bake. A lot on that. Making things. Creating things. We like to have our own little versions of gardens. And I love orchids and carnivorous plants. That's a big thing for me. A big passion. Flowers. I love all sorts of flowers. Nature. I love nature. So, yeah. And beekeeping. Yeah, we like beekeeping. So, check out my YouTube. Check out just my platforms, share my videos. I would appreciate that. And do follow. And if you have anything that you want me to pray about or meditate on, let me know in the comments. And until next time, I love y'all. Bye.